Good morning, year 4. Welcome to our new lesson for today, which is about identification keys. Okay, let me share with you our new lesson. Okay. Okay, so let's start with the our learning objectives for today. As we start, the previous lesson was about the adaptation of some animals in their environment, and today's lesson is about identification keys. Okay. The learning objectives for today is to explore that we can use an identification key to group animals. The keywords are key, only the keyword, only we have only one keyword, which is the key. Okay. There are millions of animals around the world. As you can see, we have many animals. Okay. So the scientists need to study about the animals, so they try to divide and sort animals into different groups. Okay, because we have a lot of animals, the scientists need to study about all of these animals, but they found it difficult. So they started to divide and sort these animals and divided them into different groups. So they divide the animals into two major groups, which are vertebrates and invertebrates. What is the difference between vertebrates and invertebrates? The vertebrates are a group of animals that have internal skeleton, okay, internal bones. But the invertebrates, they are a group of animals that they don't have any internal bones, no internal skeleton, okay. But they found that the vertebrates includes also a lot of different animals. So they divided these animals into another five groups, including mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish. Okay, so the vertebrates are divided into mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and fish, and these groups of animals are different. Let me give you an example. For the fish, they are a group of animals that live in water. Amphibian include another group of animals that they start their life in water, but when they become adult, they live on land. Reptiles are groups of animals that are covered with a scaly skin, okay, and they lay eggs. They have different properties, including the snake and crocodile. Okay, birds are another group of animals. These group of animals, they can fly because they have wings. They are covered by feather. Okay, and the mammals are the only groups that they give birth. They don't lay eggs. Okay, including the cow, for example, rabbit, whatever. But the other groups lay eggs. Okay. To make it easier to identify animals, they do this with an identification key. What is an identification key? It is a series of questions that allow you to name animals or plants. Okay, so this key helps you in a form of series question to know at the end what is the animal that I'm talking about or what is the plant that I'm talking about. There are keys for animals and keys for plants. Let me show you here. If I have here group of living organisms, we will start with a question. For example, does the animal only live on land? This is the first question. The answer for the question should be with yes or no. Okay? So if it is yes, I will make another question. Does the animal have horn, for example? The answer also should be with yes or no. If yes, will be this animal. If no, if yes, it will be this animal. If no, it will be this animal. From the beginning, if the answer was no, so we will have another question. Does the animal have fins? If yes, it will be this animal. If no, it will be this animal. Okay, so these series of questions help you to know the animal or the plant at the end. Okay, so identification key always begins with a question about animal to be identified. There will always be two questions to every question with yes or no. Next question will depend on the answer, like if it is yes, then one question, and if it is no, then another question. Okay, so we have here, let's go through this using the key. We have here bird, worm, snail, and mouse, for example. The first question, does it have legs? If yes, so does it fly? We have yes or no. If yes, so it will be this bird. Okay, if it is not flying, so it will be the mouse. On the other side, if the answer of does it have legs was no, we will have another question. Does it have a shell? If yes, it will be the snail. If no, it will be the worm. Okay. Here is an identification key. Each box has a question. By answering the question, we can identify the bird, a cat, a fish, and a snake. Okay. Does the animal have legs? This is another question. So the answer, the question, the answer for this question should be with yes or no. If yes, does it have two legs? Yes or no? If yes, another question, does it have feather? If yes, it is a bird. If no, for this question, does it have two legs? If it is no, does it have four legs? If yes, so it is a cat. For the no answer for this question, does the animal have legs? If there is no legs, so does it have fins? If yes, so it will be a fish. If no, does it slide on the ground? So it will be yes, so it will be a snake. Okay, so as you see, a series of questions with the answers yes or no, and depending on the answer, you can know the animal. Okay, the learner's book questions we have. The first question here, how does an identification key help us? Okay, it helps us to know the animal, to identify the animal. Yes. What two answers can be given to a question in identification key? Yes, yes or no. How could you extend the key opposite to include a rabbit? Okay. What is the most famous feature of the rabbit? Yes, does it have long ears? Because the rabbit has long ears. Okay, so this will be the question that identify the rabbit. Does it have long ears? Find out some names of some groups of animals. For example, what is the name of the group that includes both humans and cats? Okay, so humans and cats are mammals. Other groups include reptiles and insects. Okay, so the most famous about cats and humans, they are with a group of mammals, as I explained that the mammals are a group that give birth. All the other groups of animals, they lay eggs only. But of course, the humans in a special group because they are human beings, they are not animals. Okay, but both cats and humans, their groups give birth. Okay, so the summary for our today's lesson, what you have learned, scientists need to be able to group animals. We can use the identification key to group the animals, and at the end of the questions, this series of questions, we can know the animal. Okay, this was our lesson for today. Uh, Thank you, and see you next time.